Sorry about that, I was a bit late. Hello Eds, how are you? I've had a bit of an accident, so that was why I was late. Never mind, I'll be okay. So yeah, I'll put the banners on. There you go, Ed Hernandez first. Hey, there you go. My poor finger, yay. A few more modifications. I put some old socks on them to make them a bit softer, so they're not such a harsh noise. Yeah, okay, some old socks, old holy socks I had. All right. Oh dear. I'll put some music on for you. Oh dear. I'll wait for someone to come in. Hi Melody. I don't think Edge is here. She dropped in earlier on before I arrived because I had a bit of an accident. So, yes. So that's slightly hampering my drumming. But I did have a little go on the hand pans with some sticks I've made from old knitting needles and stuck bobbles on the end. I'll show you them in a few minutes if you want to see them. Might even have another go on them. But you can still play them. Drumming's mostly from your wrists, really. Just about grab hold of the sticks. Yeah, or the knitting needles. Yeah, do you fancy having a talk, Melody? By the way, that hissing noise is white noise on the radio. I just put some on while I was reading. I was waiting for people to come in, you see, so I don't know if you're going to hang about. I think you've gone again, haven't you? Oh well, perhaps you'll come back. Oh, sounds like the shower's on, yeah. It does sound like that, doesn't it? That's why I like it, 'cause it sounds like rain when it's teeming down, you know, fine rain teeming down. Yeah, it's a nice noise. I'll turn it off now anyway. It must be irritating. Well, if you're not into it, but people might think, oh, the sound quality's on here is terrible, so I'll go somewhere else, you know. Yeah, right. Yeah, it is a nice sound. It's in between stations, you know, the FM tuner thing, because I never put radio stations on, unless occasionally I listen to a little bit of classical music. If I hear that there's a special concert on or something, I'll listen to some of that sometimes, but not very often. About once, well, I don't know, the radio goes on about once every, I don't know, 6 or 9 months, so I don't really do that. I've got enough classical music knocking about anyway, because I can get plenty on the YouTube and stuff. Yeah, so, yeah. So I'll switch it off now anyway. I'll just put a bit of music on then in the background. Oh, you like that sound? Yeah. You don't fancy coming up, do you, to have a little go on the screen, say hello, good morning, and stuff to the world? You don't have to. It's up to you. You don't always feel like it. Obviously, I don't always feel like live streaming, but I'm trying to do it every night or early morning. You know what I mean? So it's regular that I will appear at some stage. You know, I was going on at 11 p.m., but I've scrapped that now in favour of early mornings because more of my American friends are up and my friends from the Philippines are generally floating about at them sort of hours. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that'd be nice. Have a little chat. Right, I'll leave you to sort that out. Is Kurt with you then? Because Kurt needs to help you, doesn't he, or something? Did you have a bit of trouble with it or something? The technological side of things. Yeah. Okay. If you can't get it to work, then maybe Kurt could write down the instructions for you, so you know next time when he's not around, because obviously, you know, he has things to do and stuff. Oh, you're having a smoothie? Nice one. They're lovely, aren't they? I had one made for me the other day. It had bilberries, which you call blueberries, I think. Another name for them is bilberries. Bilberries, raspberries, banana, strawberries, and what are they called? Them green things. Them round, hairy green things. What are they called? Round, hairy green things. I've forgotten what they're called. Yeah. If you cut a cross section on through them, they've got a lot of seeds in them in the middle. They look a bit like, they taste a bit like a gooseberry. Kiwi, that's the one. Yeah. Kiwis are lovely. And it had some vegan yogurt in. Yeah. So it was gorgeous. Wonderful. Yeah. You know, smoothies, if you don't want to faff about with the smoothing device, you know, the blender, you can just put them in a bowl, put your yogurt in and your fruit in and mash them up with the back of your spoon. Does it just as good, really. It's just not as kind of like a milkshake, if you know what I mean. So it's kind of not as smooth, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter. It's all doing the same thing. You can savour it slowly and wash it around your mouth and mash it up with your teeth and that, you know. So yeah, I don't mind either. But to save on electric and messing about washing up, just bung them in a bowl and stir it round and back of the spoon and it's all done. Yeah, strawberries, blueberries, raspberries, kiwi and banana and yogurt, vegan yogurt. It was lovely. Yum yum. And I had 2 bowls of it because there was plenty left, because sometimes the patients, they just don't eat healthy. They'll put up bananas and oranges out and apples and all that lot, and they don't access any of it. And it's just left there. And staff end up eating it. Staff eat quite a lot of the fruit and vegetables, I've noticed. You know. So such a waste, really, because some of them get chucked out because we end up with loads of apples, because they tend to get more apples than anything else. And they don't often get pears, unfortunately, because I like pears. I love pears. That would have been another nice ingredient, because they all go together, all the fruits. You could have had peach in it. You could have had all sorts of stuff. You could have had melon in it. You could have had, I don't know, passion fruit even. Passion fruits are nice, aren't they? Yeah. I got some the other day. Enjoying eating them. I'm sure they're very good for you. I'm not sure what they've got in them, vitamins wise, but I'm sure there's loads of them in them. Usually are, aren't they, with these things? Nature's wonders. Yeah. Yeah, I had to. The live stream I was on before was a bit quiet, and one of the live stream guys, I've noticed that he said to me, which I hadn't noticed before, he'd said, or she rather, was it a he? Hang on, can't think. Anyway, he or she said, I'm doing a live stream now, so I'll see you later. So once I'd noticed that comment, I wrote a comment back saying, "Oh, I'll see you there because I'll leave this for a bit because no one's here or something." And I came out of the live stream and without ending it, and went over to the live stream. I must have been away a bit too long because it bumped me off, so I had to start up another one. And in the interim, I had my little accident. So yeah. Anyway, never mind. Oh wow, you've done it. Wonderful. Oh wow, you've done it. Wonderful. Wonderful. Get the oh wow, you've done it. Got the echoing again. It's not too bad. Oh wow, you've done it. Got the echoing again. It's not too bad. I only need to say one thing. I'll talk for ages. See what I mean? Doing it more than once, the echo. Melody, can you hear me?
Yeah. That's the part that I don't know how to fix. That echo thing, because he goes in and makes some adjustment.
Melody, don't worry about that. I'll jump out and come back in and hope it's time to fix.
Okay.
Okay, I'll do that.
Yeah, I guess I have to turn you. I have to turn your YouTube
I'll have to try it
off.
first. I'll have to try it first, and then
yeah, I guess I have to turn you.
Maybe you could try it again. See you in a couple of minutes.
Okay, is it better now?
No.
Okay, because I turned off. You know, the other
sound
thing.
Great. I don't think it's your problem. I think it's my problem now.
Okay, you sound fine to me now too, so I don't know.
Yeah, it's echoing back to me, you see.
Oh, yep, so you got to do that with yours. Maybe shut your YouTube shut your YouTube off.
Yeah, I don't know.
You know, the other.
I don't know whether on the when it's broadcast it'll be echoing or not. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
just have to try it and see.
Broadcast, but I can't put up with it. It's annoying me. Okay. I'll come back.
All right.
Couple of minutes. Probably less than that.
Okay. Sure.
What's it like now? Wow.
Okay. Does that sound better?
Yeah, but it's crackling a bit now as well.
Yeah.
Sounds worse.
Oh, wow.
Is it crackling at your end?
No.
Right. Well, I'll try it once more. Okay?
Okay.
If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. We'll just carry on the go.
All right. Lazy lady. This time of night, I'm lazy for sure.
Yeah. Right. I should prepare for a minute.
See if I can fix this lighting. It's so dark in here. Boy, that's really a bright light right in my eyes. I don't think so. That's not going to work. That shines right on YouTube, but whatever.
Hello.
Yeah.
It's not working. But the crackle's gone. You just have to manage. It's one of them things. Maybe it's something Kurt did last night. We did get rid of it. Mouth. I don't know how we did it. Oh, we went on to.
Well, yeah. He switches over and does some adjustment. I'm not sure what that is. So.
Melody went on to Chrome, didn't he?
What?
Didn't he go on to Chrome?
Yeah, he did, but I don't know how to do it.
Yeah, no, I'd like to do that. I wasn't going to suggest you try it. Because I guess that you probably wouldn't know.
Yeah, I'm on Firefox.
But I think your son's more minded.
Yeah, so maybe he'll come in here in a little bit.
Yeah, maybe.
He'll show up.
I'll just try and forget the code. When I say maybe. Does it 3 times?
I hear a little bit of cracking, but not too bad.
Okay. Let me know if it gets bad and I'll try again.
Yeah.
It won't work. It might be just partly the connection between us, me and where are you? No, you're not Utah.
Idaho.
I get Utah and Idaho.
Well, yeah. Rowdy is in Utah.
Yeah.
Rowdy, she's in Utah.
Yeah.
Not too far from me. Sounds like you got a bag of peanuts or something there. Okay, maybe it'll get better here in a minute. Something strange going on.
Come back.
Sounds like somebody's chomping on something. Some cows or something chewing their cud. Now it's better. That's probably because you're off.
Hi, Melody.
Hi. Is it better?
Crackle's gone.
Yeah, I don't hear it.
Might come back in a minute. Sometimes he just creeps up for a couple of minutes.
Yeah.
It's weird. It does that on load screens. I was just wondering, you know, being in Idaho, whether it's just a bad signal area between the UK and Idaho for some reason.
That's a possibility, yeah.
Yeah, so it might be just a localized thing.
I found some real nice yogurt. It's cashew milk yogurt.
It's what milk?
It's what milk?
Cashew.
Cashew. Wow.
Yeah, real nice stuff.
I've never tried that before.
I
You
was
know,
surprised. I was really surprised. It's vanilla flavored.
Yeah, because peanuts, I've
peanuts,
noticed. Sometimes I stir it into my porridge. Some peanut butter.
Peanut butter.
Peanut butter.
Well, that sounds good.
You know the smooth one without the bits in it.
Yeah, that's what I like too.
Yeah, because that's good in curry stuff.
Uh-huh.
And when you make you want a different taste in your stew or whatever.
Yeah, that's a great one. Yep.
Doesn't mix with everything, but it goes with a lot of things. It goes quite in curry. Yeah, much slightly thicker sauce with that.
Sounds good.
Into my porridge goes.
Uh-huh.
Then
That sounds yummy.
it goes a bit milky. And it's sort of got a different quality to its peanuts. So I imagine cashews does the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, but probably nicer. Cashews have a more delicate flavour, aren't they?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So yeah, I reckon like the milk, the flavour in your tea.
That sounds really yummy.
Tea, but I think peanut in tea might spoil it. I don't know.
Yeah.
You might be able to get peanut milk. No idea.
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Yeah. And the thing is, you can get used to anything, can't you?
Yes, exactly.
You palate get used to different flavours.
Uh-huh.
I'm trying to think of an example. I can't think of one right now. But I'd had one of my children. I forgot what it was. Well, and I forgot what it was. Where didn't used to like it, and then suddenly I'm a class say, well, I'll tell you what I didn't used to like. I didn't used to like grape when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Now as an adult.
Uh-huh.
But partly I've not tried very often.
Yeah. The more sour things. Yeah, I love grapefruits. Dang it. Stupid internet. Looks like I'm in the dark. Yeah, so we're having trouble because I'm trying to talk with David.
Yeah.
And it keeps doing this popping and crackling thing.
I remember I had to do Google Chrome.
That's what he said too, but I didn't want to try that and mess anything up.
Well, you don't know how to do that.
No, I have no clue. I have no clue, and I would never even try it.
Okay, I'll have to do it.
He's over there trying to switch it around again.
So
He's tried 3 or 4 times.
Can't you?
Hi Melody, I don't know what's happened there. I think you've got disconnected as well, so I don't know what's going on. All of a sudden you were gone as well. I haven't been away for long. It's amazing how you managed to disconnect that quick. Perhaps it just bumped you off as well as me. Oh well, maybe it'll come back. I'll make sure the link's still there. Yeah, I'll put the link back up. So hopefully you'll come back. Sorry about that. What I did then is I turned the phone off. Now, sometimes it disconnects people and other times it doesn't. So it must have disconnected you, I guess. Or maybe it does every time, disconnects everything, I don't know. But I turned the phone off because I can't keep having that noise all the time. I thought I'd try turning the phone off. So that's what I tried. So maybe it's good, I don't know. We'll see. My watch, right? 4:36 in the morning, UK time. Oh, there you are. Guests. Add Melody Z. Have to stay.
Melody
Hi,
Z.
Melody.
Hi. Is that
Ah.
better?
It's not echoing.
Kurt fixed it.
You've got perfect sound as well. So
Yeah, I was playing guitar.
So, hello, Kurt. Have you switched over
Hi.
to Chrome or something?
Yeah, I had to switch over to Chrome. It doesn't work very well in Firefox for some reason.
All right. Is it something to do with the Firefox?
Yeah, that's
How
must.
the hell does that affect it then, Kurt?
I don't know, but somehow I tried Chrome and it works better, so I just use that. It has a reduced background.
Firefox is a platform, isn't it, or something? Or what is Firefox? I thought it was just a.
It's a browser. It's just
Oh,
a web
it's a
browser.
browser, right? Oh, yeah, I see.
And we're
Yeah.
on desktop, on a laptop, so it's not on the Android or anything like that, iPad or anything. But they do have Firefox on there too.
Well, what you'll have to do is show your mum how to do Chrome then.
Yeah, I can show her. It's pretty easy. I've got it set up on here.
Oh, cool. Because then when you're not around,
Yeah.
you can connect with me. And
Yeah, I'll teach you how to do it.
Yeah.
Pardon?
I'm real tired tonight, so I told him don't show me tonight because I won't remember.
Yeah, I'll show her.
Did you say you're real tired, Melody?
Well, I'm too tired to focus on learning some, project.
No, you don't want to know. You need it when you're bright. You don't learn well when you're half asleep or
Yeah, so I just feel
when
like
you're worn out. When you're worn out, you can talk.
I
But
just feel like relaxing.
learning brand new tricks is difficult.
Yeah, exactly. I learn them better in the morning or
Yeah.
in the afternoon, but not late in the evening. I'm more for just kind of relax and.
For memory retention, early morning reading's fantastic.
Well, that's cool.
Early morning reading, I find, is fantastic. Even if
I'm
you're
the sharpest in the morning.
even if you've only just woke up, just grab a book and start reading.
Yeah. I had to write a lot of letters.
Even something you really love, like especially something you really love in the morning, because the last thing you want to be confronted with is a sentence that boggles your mind too much.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Something that just go like you read a book of poetry and you go, well, I really enjoyed that. I'm going to read it again sometime, but you haven't got round to reading it. Put those books beside the bed, and every time just grab a book at random and start reading it.
Mhm,
and then
that
you'll know
sounds
it's a
good.
book you'll know it's a book that you love.
That
And
sounds good.
yeah, and it'll be something to cheer you up in the morning. You
Yeah,
know,
I'm going to go out and get out some of those
really
poetry.
good flavour for the day. Put enough
Uh-huh.
flavour on the day. You know?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I always like that quote from Robert Louis Stevenson. It's better to travel hopefully than to arrive.
Hey, that sounds good. Yeah, I think that's true.
It's a good one, isn't it? So you just keep on keeping on regardless,
That's
even if we're all
true.
going to hell.
That's true.
In a handbasket, as they say.
Just have
Yeah.
fun along the way till you get there.
Yeah, Erich is in. I'll just say hello to Erich. Hello, Erich. How are you?
Hi, Eric.
You all right? Meow. The cat's in the bed.
All cats are in the bed.
The old cat. You're a nice old cat. What are you on about? You're beautiful. Yeah, thumbs up. Yeah.
Said I'm
Yeah.
an old cat.
Yeah. I'm getting love. Erich is a girl, I think.
Oh, okay. That's
Yeah.
fine with me.
It's not Eric. I thought it was Eric at first. Oh, just thought. I thought it was Eric at first because I read it wrong.
I can't see it.
I thought, yeah, no, I know it's Erich. I thought it was Eric.
Oh, Rich.
Yeah, it's Rich.
Yeah, that's a nice one.
Yeah,
I like
I
that.
don't know whether that's a proper name or not, or whether that's just a channel name. I don't think it's a proper name somehow.
Yeah, Rich.
But I think they do channels because they're working people. A lot of them are doing jobs, you know, like cleaning, tidying, and care assistants and stuff like that. And in their spare time, they do live streams and they do things like unboxing and stuff like that. You know, people like that. Sort of quite populist things they do. But it's nice to get, you know, our messages out and our fun and sense of life and everything and perspectives out to different people. I've realised that, and it's very valuable to connect with different people, not just singing to the choir sort of thing all the time, because it's just pointless, because it's not getting anything, it's not making waves, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
To new shores. And
it's not giving anyone.
Yeah, I seem to have got quite a little following from the Philippines. I've sort of
you do.
I've sort of resonated with them somehow. It might be the handpan playing, possibly. Other things like
that probably got it started.
They like my sense of humour and the fact that I make silly faces and stuff. So they're obviously a fun-loving people.
Yeah.
You know, which is good. That's what we need. Beautiful people, ordinary people. You know, lovely people. I'm ordinary, but you know, I have an extraordinary perspective, I guess. An extraordinary perspective on some things. But it's not that I'm a genius. I'm just 63 and they might be in their 20s and 30s.
That guy cut those fresh today too.
And everyone's got to develop and learn different things at their own stage. They might turn out exactly like me. They might turn out more eccentric than me and do a sort of love floats over from the Philippines drifting forever stream, you know. In the future, you know, in 50 years' time, they could be doing a live stream and they could be in their 70s doing it, you know. It'd be fantastic. And it's still carrying on forever. You know, the Love Wave Drifting Forever idea.
Yeah, later can reach to the Philippines.
Which it will do. It will do. Everything you do has a resonant effect on the universe, in fact.
No, I'm going to eat that tomorrow.
Yeah, I just said I'm trying to think this now. Everything we do has a resonant effect on the universe.
Yes.
You know,
That's
like the
so true.
butterfly's wings flapping.
One
You
of those. No.
Yeah.
No, one of the other packages.
Kamushtakar, how are you today? How are you? That's it. How are you? I don't know what today is yet in Tagalog.
Did I say boneless?
What?
Waveview deep or 5-state boneless.
Yeah, that's it.
I offended you live, yeah. Do you know you're live? I couldn't hear any sound on it. Was that intentional? I couldn't hear any sound.
On me?
No, I'm talking to Jazz Toys. I was just
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, I said a profound thing just now, Melody. I said, you know, everything we do has a profound, has a resonant effect on the universe.
Yeah, that's so beautiful. I love that.
Yeah, I like the way I phrase that.
That's amazing.
Because sometimes I get things right. I'm going to have to remember that and write it down and do a video, you know, a little video.
Yes.
And call it that title. What is it? Everything we do has a resonant effect on the universe.
Yes.
Like the butterfly's wings. You know?
Yeah.
Flapping, and then the wind picks up eventually, you know. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Hopefully it doesn't develop into a hurricane.
That's a really nice way to put it. I like that.
But everything contributes to everything else in either a positive or a negative way.
Yes.
It doesn't mean that we've not got negative aspects to our personalities or our being. We have negative parts of us. And we've got to recognize them and not be afraid of them as well. Because it's not all us.
That's true, David.
It's programming and it's genetics and it's this, that and the other, because we're all a mixture of all kinds of things from the past.
Yeah.
You know, when you look about our genesis, where we come from, I've been on this theme before with you, haven't I?
Yeah.
And it's an interesting theme. I think it's
a real good subject.
How we got here through all the machinations of all the different people meeting throughout all the generations that there's been since Adam and Steve. Since Adam and Steve.
That's a good one.
Yeah, it's an old one, that. So, you know what I mean? And all the crazy people that have done all kinds of evil stuff, and yet they're part of our genetic pool somehow. They've got in there somehow. So we're bound to have some demons, if you like, or some craziness that we can't explain even to ourselves.
Yeah.
We shouldn't be afraid of ourselves, scared of ourselves. People get scared of themselves unnecessarily and cause themselves a lot of angst and heartache and everything.
Yeah.
Damaged relationships and that, because they don't understand themselves and relax and be in themselves and just accept. Acceptance is very important. This is where we come into the Stoics again.
Yeah, that's true.
We're talking about the Stoics, philosophers, and the importance of acceptance. You know, you have to accept if there's a hurricane coming, you have to accept it's a hurricane. You don't go out with your umbrella, do you? Burn up the umbrella and duck under into the cellar downstairs. You know, well, you might get flooded out with water and might have to come back up. But you get downstairs so the roof and the walls don't blow in on top of you if you're in a proper hurricane. Yeah. But obviously, if it's a tidal wave, then you have to do something slightly different. Preferably get in a boat, you know, a blow-up dinghy or something like that, and cling on for a dear life. You know, that's probably the safest. probably the safest way to get the rubber dinghy out and just jump in it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and cling
Yeah.
on. Rope yourself onto it. So if it does tumble over, and if you do get sucked into the or engulfed by the tsunami, then you know you can outride it somehow and count. You know, we can all hold our breath for about 2 minutes probably. So you could be underwater in theory for, I don't know, 18 seconds, a minute, 2 minutes, and still survive. You know.
Well, that's a good tip. I
Yeah.
hope it comes anytime
If I
soon.
lived on the coast in the Philippines or Taiwan or somewhere.
Mm-hmm. Well, the way we've had so many floods, you know.
Yeah, where there has
could be
been
something like that.
What was that really bad tsunami
Anywhere.
that happened a year or so ago, a couple of years ago? I can't remember where it was, which country it was. It was a really bad one. Oh, it was a silent stream. Oh, yeah. Kamustakar means how are you? Melody.
Pardon?
Kamustakar means how are you in Tagalog, which is what they speak in the Philippines. They're teaching me a bit of Tagalog. So if I ever say Kamustakar to you, it means how are you?
Oh, that's nice. I like it.
It's beautiful, isn't it? It's a beautiful language. It sounds very very nice. I want to get
Kamustakar.
we want to Kamustakar, yeah, Kamustakar. 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 I don't know how they say it in their accent.
I'm good.
Yeah. We're all good. We're all good people on here. We don't have rubbish people. Only good ones. And turquoise people. We like turquoise. And pink people now and again. Like me and you, Melody.
We're what people?
Pink people.
Oh, pink. Okay.
I'm pink, therefore I am.
Peachy pink. That's what I tell people. I'm not white. I'm peachy pink.
Yeah, exactly. Same here.
I've got some melanation going
person.
on here too.
I don't like being called a white person. That's
Yeah.
white. Do I look white?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's my least favorite color.
I don't
You
at
know,
all.
they're saying so much now. They're saying the melanated people, and I said, well, yeah, that's good. It's better than being called black because they're not black.
No,
but yet at the same time, we're all melanated. It's just different degrees of shades of and colors and stuff.
There are some people that are very, very dark. They're almost charcoal black.
Yeah.
They're completely black, like a black paint, are they?
No.
Of course they're not. There's always shades. They're like a sable color, aren't they?
Yeah. They went from you know, being called Negro, which just means dark.
Yeah, I know.
Something like that.
Negra.
And they didn't like that, so they told them, no, you guys need to be called blacks now. So we had to start learning to call everybody black. That was kind of stupid, I thought.
Yeah, Negra.
And the colored people, we called them colored people back in the day too.
Negra is a color, isn't it?
Yes, it's like I think it's a real dark brown.
Oh, no, I won't write it down. Someone will misconstrue it.
Yeah.
You know, especially if it's crackling in that, they might not hear what I say.
Yeah, they might. Who knows what we might sound like we're saying.
There's different colours in the paint box and in the paints you get. You know, I used to see the word Negra in it, and I realised it meant black. because obviously it was a black paint. Or
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought.
That's a huge,
Yeah.
neat. Beautiful.
Probably a half a one would be enough.
Wow.
But people should lighten up, you know. If someone calls me a honky tonk, I'm not bothered. Doesn't bother me.
Yeah, well, I've been called a white hunky and stuff like that, or something like white hunky, something like that. I don't know.
It doesn't bother me.
No, I really don't care. It's no big
Call me
deal.
what they want, as long as they don't call me late for my dinner.
Yeah, that's it. That's exactly it. Too big of a deal is made about all that, I think.
Sorry?
I said, I think too big of a deal has been made about all that.
I can't hear you. I'm going to turn this music off because it's a bit loud. Oh, I know what it is.
Yeah, I've got the speaker
One
closer
point
to me now, too.
At one point, she really gets into the music. This is me and in the background, it's me and my art therapist playing some music. And at one point, she really hammers on the piano, and that's why it suddenly got loud. The volume's about right, actually. So I don't need to do anything with it.
Yeah, I like that music.
Just to need her to stop thumping, and she stopped it now, so I can concentrate. It suddenly thrums through, and it's like dum dum dum. She's really hammering the piano because she was getting into what we were playing a bit too much enthusiastically. What were you saying, Melody? Because I missed it.
That's a good question. Let me think here.
Have you forgotten?
I
I
said I think too much has been made of all the color of the skin.
Oh,
you know,
yes, thank
made
you.
this big deal, and I think it's not a big deal.
Do you know what I say to people who are busy embroiled in racial arguments or stuff or conversations, and it's getting a bit stale? I say to them, well, isn't it a shame we're not all green, so we can just all photosynthesize and we wouldn't have to eat food then?
Yeah, we could talk about something else then, right?
Yeah, it takes a lot of work. We could just photosynthesize.
All green Martians.
Yeah. We'll have leaves all over us instead of hairs on our arms. We could have leaves.
Yeah.
We could have a winter, couldn't we, where we have to put clothing on, and then in the summer we don't need no clothes because we're all covered in leaves. No one can see the twiddly bits.
The twiddly bits. I waited all year to see the twiddly bits.
Wow. Oh, wow. Oh, dear me.
These kids out here are wearing their Halloween costumes. And this one boy's got this costume on with leafy like things all over it.
Sorry, I'm talking over you. Go on.
I just said the kids are wearing their Halloween costumes and playing out back. And one of the little boys has a costume that's like leaves and stuff, shaggy things hanging all over him. It's really funny.
Yeah, cool. I bought something for Halloween. I won't tell you about it. I'm saving it for my live stream on Halloween.
Oh, that should be a riot.
It's a bit of a silly thing. I don't usually celebrate Halloween, but it's something I found in a charity shop, and I thought, well, that'll be okay.
That'll be fun, yeah.
Yeah, a bit of fun, isn't it? Yeah. So
that's a good idea.
I don't usually bother with Halloween much. Yeah.
No, I don't either.
Well, it's too commercialized, isn't it?
Well, yeah, that candy thing's a big one, and all the costumes and.
I don't like the trick or treat thing.
No.
Because that's irritating for old people and stuff, and people don't want to be disturbed by people knocking on the door all hours of the night.
The whole thing seems kind of crazy, doesn't it? Going around begging for candy. When you got time, you can get all the candy that you want.
Yeah, but it's fake, isn't it? It's
well,
fake.
yeah, it is. We did it too. My kids,
right.
kids had to do it.
All Hallows Eve, really, isn't it?
Yeah. And they make it fun for kids so that they'll get into that ritual, you know,
Yeah.
join into it.
Tashuka's still with us. She's still there.
That's good.
Yeah, I came over to your live, Tashuka, and there wasn't any donate button, so I couldn't donate anything. I might have donated a little bit if there was one, but there wasn't. But I don't always do that because otherwise I'll have no money in the bank.
Oh, David.
But I do now and again, just to encourage others. I think, really.
Yeah.
What? Yeah. So yeah. Oh boy, what was I going to say now? I can't remember. Oh, we were talking about Halloween, weren't we? Yeah, I've got a funny thing. 2 funny things, actually. Yeah,
I'll have to check it out.
yeah. I might do a firework display when I'm on my leave. Let off a firework for November the 5th or something. When I'm on my leave and not in the forest, because it might, well, if it's damp in the forest, it won't matter. But I could let off a, well, it depends what the type of firework is. If it's just one of those ones that sparkles without firing anywhere, then
Yeah.
that's safe enough. You can deal with that easy enough.
Yeah.
But if it's one that fires and if it's dry, then I certainly won't do anything. But that's obvious, isn't it? But I can do it on the moor.
So you get to go on a leave and go out from there in November. In November, you get to have a leave.
Sorry, I've got some leave now. I've got
You get to go out from there, right?
Yeah, I've got 4 hours a day now. I can go out for 4 hours.
Oh,
non-stop.
Oh, that's great. That's right. That's how you've been doing these videos. Okay.
Yeah. But I've not accessed the full 4 hours since we got the leave extended. I did have 2 hours, and now it's gone up to 4 hours. So I'm going to ask him.
That's nice.
I'm going to ask him for some more on Tuesday. So
and eventually you'll be able to go out and stay out.
Pardon?
Eventually you'll just be able to leave, right?
Well, yeah.
They're increasing the time that you can be out.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean I'm going to get discharged, because I've been informal before and just about to leave. I was waiting to leave, and they then put me back on a section because of some bullshit that some staff said about me who were evil staff. And they've gone now. They've been kicked out of the organisation, been booted out.
Well, that's good.
They weren't
so now maybe you'll have better luck.
People, but they put me in the shit.
Wow. Maybe you'll have better luck now.
The doctor swallowed all their bullshit that they believed about me, and that I'd relapsed and all this bullshit, and my behaviour was going weird and all this crap. It was just bullshit, rubbish. Anyway, and they put me on the doctor because of all this shit, because he swallowed it all hook, line and sinker.
Yeah.
You know, which is a fishing analogy, by the way.
Yeah.
So, he put me on injections, which were absolutely horrendous.
Yeah.
I left the internet for about 2 months because of that.
Yep, I remember.
I didn't do anything. I didn't do a video. I did nothing whatsoever. I had no enthusiasm at all for life. It was horrible. It was like being dead.
I bet.
So they took me off that after I collapsed 4 times. 4 times, right? And they still sent me for another another couple of injections after that, and I'd collapsed 4 times.
Yeah,
It was horrendous.
I guess.
You know, it's evil.
Unthinkable.
Yeah, it's unconscionable. Never mind anything else.
Yes, exactly.
Got no conscience, the doctor.
No, must not.
They can't have doing what they do.
No, right.
I think psychiatry in general is absolutely horrible. People
Yeah.
don't need psychiatry. They don't need psychiatrists. What they need is a good friend, someone to talk to,
Uh-huh.
and preferably good neighbours and good community around them.
Right. In
And they'd be fine.
good food and a good diet, in
Psychiatrists.
sunshine.
They need a village elder or something to help
Yeah.
them. I've got some Tagalog coming through from Dashuka Toys. Maingay Ditto Kaibigan. Ooh, I can't remember what that means. I think you told me that the other day. He's testing my knowledge, my memory. I can't remember that.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. Oh, have you eaten, is it? Have you eaten? Oh, it means it's noisy here, friend. Wow, is it noisy where you are, actually? Maingay Ditto Kaibigan. Means it's noisy here, friend. Wow.
So does that mean the internet is noisy?
It might be meaning that. Is the internet sounding noisy? Yeah. Is the live stream sounding all fuzzy or something? Sometimes it does that. Here, Rich is still with us. I'm going to have a cough, so I'll turn my mic off for a minute. For a few seconds.
All right.
What's going on? The internet's cutting out?
No, it's okay. Somebody else is going to talk to him or something. I'm not sure. I'm going to get off here in like 10 minutes and 10 or 15 minutes and call it a night. I wanted to see those.
Excuse me. I think I've lost my blue hat, you know. I like my blue hat, and that's my favourite one. I think I've dropped it somewhere while I was on the walk. So I'll have to look for it tomorrow. It's a nice one as well. Someone might pinch it, but probably it's still left there. People don't take hats generally. You often see them lying around people's
Maybe I
hats.
could use some of the fat if I can't chew the meat. I may be able to have a little bit of my workspace.
Oops.
Well, wouldn't have to melt my mouth, it'd just be tender enough for me to chew it. Yeah. Must be chow time. David's chowing it up in there.
I spilled some water. Hang on. Just clear this mess up.
Okay.
It's only water, so it's not too bad.
I look terrible in that camera.
Hey? What did you say?
I said I look terrible in that camera.
No, you don't. Be silly. You look fine. You've got Indian blood in you, haven't you?
Yes, I do.
I thought so because you looked Indian the other day. I was watching your reflection. I think I remarked on it in one of your videos.
Choctaw. My dad was a full-blooded Choctaw Indian.
What type of Indian?
Choctaw.
Choctaw.
Chalk, like chalk that you write on the chalkboard?
Yeah.
Choctaw. It's C-H-O-C.
Spell it. I don't know whether I know this one.
C-H-O-C-T-A-W.
Choctaw. Choctaw.
Like
Choctaw. Choctaw.
Yep.
Yeah. Choctaw. Choctaw, I thought it was. I think I've heard of them. Yeah, vaguely. There was lots of different tribes, weren't there?
Yep, all kinds.
Yeah. Well, the other day you did a video, it was a few days ago, I think, and you were stood by the window and the reflection in the window of you and your beautiful green lawn with the play area on it was all highlighted, and you were stood there, and I thought, you don't half look like an Indian there. Fantastic picture. I froze it and was staring at it for ages.
Wow, that's so sweet of you.
I was looking at your surroundings. I thought it looked very nice. And you look very nice. So there.
Thank you, David.
Don't put yourself down. What am I going to look like when I'm 74? I'm not going to look as great, probably. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Just grow old gracefully. I'm growing hair. Growing my hair.
It looks nice too.
A hair reveal. I'm going to keep my hat on until it's grown really bushy and the hat starts to stick up about here. And then one day I'm going to do a hair reveal and it'll all flop down over my ears. You can see it from the back. I'll show you the back.
What a riot you are.
Can you see the grey at the back?
Hey, it's growing, yeah.
Yeah, so it's quite long at the top, but I'm not showing anyone. Keeping it secret. I'm keeping it under my hat.
Then all of a sudden we're going to see this handsome man
I'm
with
going to do a premiere hair
bushy
reveal.
hairdo.
I'm going to do a premiere hair reveal and then I'm going to do a strip tease afterwards.
Oh my God. We didn't know you were.
We'll see how far we get on the strip tease before I get the plug pulled.
Before they turn you off.
Oh dear.
Remember that?
I did that.
Did you ever see that commercial where they were shaving?
Sorry?
Did you ever see that commercial where the guy's shaving and the woman saying, "Take it off, take it all off"?
No, I haven't. No, it sounds
That's
funny.
from back in the day.
Take
So
it all off.
you probably weren't.
Take it all off.
Yeah, that was back in the 60s, so that was before your time.
Well, I was born in 1959, so, you know.
Yeah, you were a little bit young to be watching that "Take It All Off" commercial.
Yeah. Were you born in 49 then?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was 59. So yeah, born in the 40s, eh? And I'm born in the 50s. It's amazing. We're still going.
Yeah.
Just about chugging along. Yeah, what was I going to say? Yeah, a while ago, I don't know, a few months back, about 3 or 4, 5 months ago, for a laugh, I did a live stream and called it strip tease or something like a strip tease, morning strip tease or something, or So yeah, I was trying to attract viewers because I wasn't getting many viewers. So I thought, what shall I do? Right, I'll pretend it's going to be a strip tease, see if it gets some people in. I can't remember how many
That's a
attended.
good idea.
I've no idea whether it worked or not. I can't remember. I'll have to look back on that one actually. I'm starting to put numbers on them. I don't always remember to put the numbers on, but I'm starting to put numbers in brackets at the beginning. You might have noticed on some of my streams, I put a little bracket. I don't think I've put one on here because this is like my second or third attempt to broadcast properly tonight because things happened, gremlins and stuff. So yeah. So I'm putting them on to give me some idea of how many streams I'm doing, because last time I counted them before I deleted a load of them, I counted 63 live streams. So I've done quite a lot.
Wow.
But there's a lot more than that. I reckon there's well over 100, if not more. And some of them go on for hours. So imagine the average duration is, I don't know, a couple of hours. That's 200 hours, isn't it? But a lot of them go over to 4 hours and stuff like that, and 5 hours, even 6 hours. I did a 12-hour one once at the other hospital when I first got StreamYard. I thought, I wonder how long I can go for. I think you got a free introduction to StreamYard before you had to pay for it or something. At the time, it was probably on a special offer. I don't know. I can't remember. Anyway, so I thought, I wonder how long I can go for. So I just left it on day and night, and I was asleep and all sorts, and had music on, all kinds of stuff on. It went on for 12 hours. It's somewhere back there in the record. So yeah, it's still there somewhere, I think. I'm trying to block up. I'm trying to block up YouTube with all my videos. Overgrown the system. So the system starts groaning at the seams, and Silicon Valley disappears.
Gotta try something.
Well, no, not really. We love you, really, YouTube. Never mind.
Oh yes, we do so much.
We love YouTube. It's a fantastic platform. If they didn't interfere with things, if they didn't censor people,
Yeah.
Because we can self-censor. We can be decent people. We can go thus far and no further, and that's it. We should be self-censoring because we should know what's decent and what's reprehensible behaviour, and what's fun and what is just plain rude and disgusting.
Yeah.
But
most of the stuff that bothers them is other things,
No, but there's loads of crap allowed on YouTube, and yet people talk freedom of speech and sensible things and making pertinent points are taken away.
Yep.
It's got a lot better recently, though. You can get a lot more comments through, although I still get mine taken down regularly. But you do get a lot more comments through. I've even had comments to you taken down plenty of times. It's really irritating.
Comments? Wow.
Yeah. So, even on the most innocuous comment can go. Lovely day.
I've had that happen where they're hidden or something. You can't see them.
Just say lovely day, and if they're on to me that day, they just delete every comment I make. Doesn't matter whether it's pertinent or not, or whatever, or whether it's just piffle, just
Yeah.
nonsense. No,
That's
right,
pretty good. That.
gobbledygook. I could write complete gobbledygook, and they'd get rid of it.
Uh-huh.
You could write nonsense poetry, and they get rid of it.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah.
It's just almost like they're zeroed in on you at a certain time, and
Yeah, they do that every now and again.
uh-huh.
The other day to me, it was really irritating because it was on serious. Sometimes I have quite a serious day where I'm just looking at serious topics all day, and then I'll have a break from the serious stuff for a full week or whatever sometimes to recover.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, because you need downtime. And this is why live streams like mine are important, because they're fun. It's not all serious stuff. It's fun as well, and communication, you know.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, so it's a mixture, and bits of music.
Yep,
And
life is very serious, but
bits of
life is
music
very
stuff.
funny too. So if we can,
Sometimes I read some poetry. Do you want me to read you some poetry?
I gotta go out there in the garage and get some of those poetry books out.
Yeah. Well, I was going to read you some Geoffrey Chaucer, actually.
Oh, okay.
Well, have you heard the story between Chanticleer and Pertolote?
No.
It's the nun's priest's tale. So obviously nuns have a priest, don't they?
Uh-huh.
So it's the nun's priest's tale. So
The nuns get together with the priests.
well, it was a nun's priest's tale. That's what he called it. So,
Okay.
so it's a nun's priest that's talking, not the nun. Yeah, that's doing the poem.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, it's really a good story. I won't get too far with it because it's quite a long one. It's about 30 odd pages, so it's quite a lot. But I can read you the beginning.
Okay.
It's fascinating because we've got a good sound at the moment.
Uh-huh.
Hopefully I sound all right. I'll have a go.
Yeah, it's sounding good.
I've got the right page.
Oh, all set.
So it's Geoffrey Chaucer's Canterbury Tales.
Uh-huh.
From Neville Coghill is the guy who did the translation. I think I told you that
Same
before.
book, yeah. That's
Yeah.
great. I wrote it down.
Yeah, I know you did. So yeah. So get the book if you can.
Okay, I'll give it a try.
It'll still be in print. Oh, I've lost my page somehow.
I'm gonna look and see if it might be in the garage too.
I'll just get the right page. I'll put the phone down so I can find it.
All right. He's gonna read a little bit of.
I thought it was on the right page, but I was reading The Shipman's Tale. Oh, here we are. The Shipman's Tale.
Oh, okay, Shipman's. Okay.
Yeah.
Have a tea, okay.
There's the Monk's Tale. There's all kinds of tales. The Miller's Tale. The Man of Law's Tale. The Knight's Tale. There's loads of them.
Lots of tales. How many of them are
Right. I've got the right page. I'll just have a little bit of water. I'm running out of water. Can I just go and nip down and get some water? Because I'm right out of water. I've just got a drip left.
Okay, go get it. Go for it.
While the line's good,
Yeah.
I'll yeah, okay. I won't be long. You
Yeah.
entertain the millions of people watching.
Yeah, now's my chance. Melody Z on the screen.
Oh boy.
Should I sing or dance or what?
I'll leave you and Kurt to entertain us.
Should I sing or dance?
Hey?
Should I sing or should I dance?
Do what you like. It's fine. I'll be pleased when I watch a bit of the replay. I'll get to this point and I'll go, wow.
Yeah.
Wants
Okay, so maybe I get my sidekick over here to
see you in a minute.
Have a conspiracy chat.
That'll ban the video. Don't do that.
That'll get your video banned if he starts talking. Hello, friends and followers. It's a very lovely evening tonight. Where are you all? Don't you know I'm on screen? Problem is I don't have too much to say that's incredibly enlightening, exciting, enrapturing, any of those ends. It was a beautiful day today. Very sunny and clear sky. Nice and warm. I don't want that to leave. I never do. But life goes on and seasons change, don't they? Who's changing the seasons? Who changes this up on us like this? Brings freezing cold and bunches of snow.
Melody, I'm just going to the bathroom. Won't be a sec.
Okie doke. I've always thought it'd be great to live in Arizona or Florida this part of the year. Head out and go there. Or Hawaii. Yeah. There's some people who stay here in the summer and they go to Hawaii in the winter. I could dig that. I'd love to go to Hawaii. That was always a dream that I had. Even considered moving there for a while. There was someone here that I knew that moved to Hawaii. She was from Hawaii, came here for a few years and hated it, and went back to Hawaii. She loaded all her stuff on I guess it was like a barge type thing, some kind of a boat thing. Put her truck on there. She had a big crate that she got to load all her belongings into. And ride right on across to Hawaii. I got a couple emails from her after she got over there. And she was just loving it, very happy. But she had connections. Someone who, or a place where she had lived before. And I wasn't able to go at that time. My family and I, it wasn't possible. Then we were considering Mexico for a while, thinking about that, dreaming about going to Mexico. That's a beautiful, nice place too. I'm getting sleepy. It's 10:30 p.m. here. I've been going to bed earlier these days. Not my normal midnight, but more like about 10:30, like right about now.
Oh yeah.
I have a lot of peaches and nectarines and a lot of apples, a whole bunch of apples. I've been making applesauce and canning it. I canned some potatoes this morning.
Hello there, everyone.
And I have a lot of beautiful, beautiful apples.
You have lots of apples. You have
Yeah,
lots of apples.
they keep really well in the garage. I have a lot of potatoes too.
Yeah.
You leave the dirt on them where they were dug up and do them in layers in a box with newspaper over them, and then another layer with newspaper. They last all winter, those potatoes.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you have to shelter them from the frost, don't you?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
the garage is a perfect place here because it's nice and cool, and it's dark too for potatoes. Keep those ice from growing.
So you dig some up next year rather than dig them up straight away. Hello? Did you hear what I said?
Yeah, dig them up next year. No, they're all dug up already, but they still have the dirt on them.
Yeah.
And if you pack them with the dirt, don't wash them.
Oh yeah, you pack them. You can pack them, can't you, in newspaper and sand? And
yeah.
Yeah.
Another thing that's good to not wash is eggs when they come from the farm.
Yeah.
And they keep like up to like 3 months or so unrefrigerated if it's in a cool place, you know, not too hot, not too warm, but a cool
place. You don't
place.
need to refrigerate eggs at all, do you?
No.
No.
But after they're washed, that kind of takes that protective coating off of them. So then, you know, that's a different story.
Yeah, nature knows best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure, what's that guy's name that has the farm?
I don't know. There's a lot of people who have farms.
The guy that was on here last week, and his
you mean Road?
Road, yeah. He
Road
probably
Hog.
can tell us all about that stuff about the eggs.
Road Hog Kennels, yeah, he'll tell you all about that.
Yeah, because I looked at their channel and they've got a lot of chickens and stuff.
It's a good channel. Have you visited his channel?
Yeah, it's real nice.
It does swear a bit sometimes.
I was looking at one of their lives the other day.
But he gets his wife does hen pecking quite a lot.
She's a hen pecker?
No, she's a hen pecker. She pecks him. Well,
that's what I thought you meant. Yeah.
He gets hen pecked.
They're so funny to listen to them.
Her. Yeah.
We need to do that. No, we're not going to do that. We're going to do this. No, we need to do that.
Yeah, they start arguing, don't they? It's funny.
Typical.
It's funny though sometimes. But
yeah, they were funny. I thought I had
the goats are fantastic, aren't they? I want them to name a goat after me.
Goats, yeah.
I want them to name a goat after me. Call it Mr. David or something.
Mr. David Goat.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Because my friends from the Philippines call me Mr. David because when I'm in teacher mode.
I've seen them call you that, Mr. David. That's cute.
They do. It's funny. We've had some funny streams. We've had some really funny ones where I've been on good form, making all funny faces all night, silly faces, really, and they've been laughing their heads off and everything. It's been really merry times. Sometimes all the way through,
Yeah.
several hours of total madness. It's really fun. Really bad sometimes, but they get into the full spirit of the thing, which is grand. You know, it's great.
Yeah, really is.
That's fantastic, and it's nice to know when they do emojis of laughing. I can tell that they're laughing all that way away, half a world away in Philippines. You know what I mean? Because it's a long, long way away from here. I looked at it on the map, and it's almost half a world away, isn't it?
Wow.
It's incredible how
That's
the
fantastic.
technology to get us communicating all that long way.
Yeah, it really is.
It really amazes
It's a
me.
beautiful thing.
Yeah, it is. It's one of the wonders of the world, really, isn't it?
Truly is.
I mean, long may it continue, but there's a lot of things that need sorting out, and this is one of the few things that is good about technology, isn't it? Really.
Oh, it sure is.
You know, if
I
it's
wouldn't
used,
be able to communicate with my daughter and granddaughter if it weren't for having
if
Skype.
it's used correctly for genuine communication and harmony between nations, I mean, it's ideal.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful vehicle.
Yeah.
Yeah, for
Connecting.
Yeah, and delivering messages of good cheer and fortitude and stuff, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, I've got some poetry here from the 1340s or 50s. He was
Go ahead.
born, I think, in 1342. This author, Geoffrey Chaucer, and he wrote a book. I'm talking to the Philippines at the moment. He wrote a book called The Canterbury Tales, full of beautiful poetry. That's him there on the front, and that's the guy who did the translation, because obviously it needed translating because he's writing in the Old English, which has got like different spellings and everything and different pronunciations. So the guy has done the definitive best version, in my mind, of the poetry of Geoffrey Chaucer. So now we've got something called the Nun's Priest's Tale. So it's the priest speaking, and he's probably saying this to the nun. He's probably reading the tale, telling the tale to the nun. It's a bit complicated at first, but you'll pick up the story as it goes along. So just let the poetry flow into your ears, or whatever. Try and enjoy it, and hopefully this live stream will keep good quality sound. Right. Once long ago there dwelt a poor old widow in a small cottage by a little meadow, beside a grove and standing in a dale. This widow woman, of whom I tell my tale, since the sad day when last she was a wife, had led a very patient, simple life. Little she had in capital or rent, but still, by making do with what God sent, she kept herself and her 2 daughters going. 3 hefty sows, no more, were all her showing. 3 cows as well. There was a sheep called Molly, sooty her hall, her kitchen melancholy. And there she ate full many a slender meal. There was no sauce piquant to spice her veal, no dainty morsel ever passed her throat. According to her cloth she cut her coat. Repletion never left her in disquiet, and all her physic was a temperate diet. Hard work for exercise and heart's content, and rich man's gout did nothing to prevent her dancing. Apoplexy struck her not. She drank no wine, nor white nor red had got. Her board was mostly served with white and black milk and brown bread, in which she found no lack. broiled bacon or an egg or two were common. She was in fact a sort of dairy woman. She had a yard that was enclosed about by a stockade and a dry ditch without, in which she kept a cock called Chanticleer. In all the land for crowing he'd no peer. His voice was jollier than the organ blowing. In church on Sundays he was great at crowing, far, far more regular than any clock or abbey bell, the crowing of this cock. The sacramental wheel and its position at each ascent he knew by intuition. At every hour 15 degrees of movement, he crowed so well there could be no improvement. His comb was redder than a fine coral, tall and battlemented like a castle wall. His bill was black and shone as bright as jet, like azure were his legs, and they were set on azure toes with nails of lily white, like burnished gold his feathers flaming bright. This gentle cock was master in some measure of 7 hens, all there to do his pleasure. They were his sisters, his paramours, coloured like him in all particulars. She with the loveliest dyes upon her throat was known as gracious Lady Pertelote. That's his favourite, by the way. Cautious she was, discreet and debonair, companionable too, and took such care in her deportment since she was 7 days old. She held the heart of Chanticleer controlled, locked up securely in her every limb. Oh, what a happiness his love to him! And such joy it was to hear them sing, as when the glorious sun began to spring in sweet accord, my love is far from land. For in those far-off days, I understand, all birds and animals could speak and sing. Now it befell, as dawn began to spring, when Chanticleer and Pertelote and all his wives were perched in this poor widow's hall. Fair Pertelote was next to him on the perch. This Chanticleer began to groan and lurch, like someone sorely troubled by a dream, and Pertelote, who had heard him roar and scream, was quite aghast, and said, "Oh, dearest heart, what's ailing you? Why do you groan and start? Fie, what a sleeper, what a noise to make!" "Madam," he said, "I beg you not to take offence, but by the Lord, I just had a dream so terrible just now, I had to scream. I can still feel my heart racing from fear. God, turn my dream to good, and guard all here, and keep my body out of durance vile. I dreamt that, roaming up and down a while, within our yard I saw a kind of beast, a sort of hound that tried, or seemed at least, to try to seize me, would have killed me dead. His colour was a blend of yellow and red. His ears and tail were tipped with sable fur. Unlike the rest, he was a russet cur. Small was his snout, his eyes were glowing bright. It was enough to make one die of fright. That was no doubt what made me groan and swoon. "For shame," she said, "you timorous poltroon. Alas, what cowardice! By God above, you've forfeited my heart and lost my love. I cannot love a coward, come what may, for certainly, whatever we may say, all women long, and oh, that it might be for husbands tough, dependable, and free. Secret, discreet, no niggard, not a fool, that boasts and then will find his courage cool at every trifling thing. By God above, how dare you say for shame, and to your love, that there was anything at all you feared? Have you no manly heart to match your beard? And can a dream reduce you to such terror? Dreams are a vanity, God knows, pure error. Dreams are engendered in the too replete from vapours in the belly, which compete with others to abundance, swollen tight. No doubt the redness in your dream tonight comes from the superfluity and force of the red cola in your blood, of course. That's what put the dreamer in the dread of crimsoned arrows, fires flaming red, of great red monsters making us to fight him, and big red whelps and little ones to bite him. Just so the black and melancholy vapours will set a sleeper shrieking, cutting capers and swearing that black bears, black bulls as well, or blackest fiends are hailing him to hell. And there are other vapours that I know, that on a sleeping man will work their woe, but I'll pass as lightly as I can. Anyway, that's enough for now. I think I read it quite well.
Yeah, you're a great reader.
Well, I try.
You're real good at it.
Well, I just hoped that the line would hold out, you know, the quality of the sound.
Yeah, and so if you bookmark that, we can pick up there next time.
Yeah, but you see how the story's developing.
Yeah.
He's in love. Chanticleer, the cockerel, is in love with Pertilote, his favourite hen, and she loves him dearly. And because he has a dream about a fox coming to get him, she's upset, and she's thinking, I don't want to love a coward. I cannot love a coward, she says.
Mm-hmm.
So she's fallen out with him, you know. And it's a really good story.
Yeah,
you know.
there's a lot in that.
Ticking him off and tells him, oh, you know, it's probably your diet and it's all this lot, you know, and all kinds of things. And giving him advice on what things to pack up and consume and what not, and you know. Yeah, so yeah, it's a really great poem. It's fantastic. It's one of my favourites. It's one of the most humorous ones as well. Yeah, a lot of his stuff is very, very funny. He's so much better than Shakespeare. It's utterly boring compared to Chaucer.
Yeah, I never liked Shakespeare.
So, no, it's too highfalutin as well, wasn't it?
Yeah. And I was always not highfalutin.
Far too smart-ass. I thought it was far too smart-ass, trying to be too clever.
Yeah, exactly. That's a good one.
Whereas this guy just full of fun and the joys of life, you know.
Yeah.
Echo off every page, you know, and down the years.
Yeah.
Think about the theme of Love Waves Drifting Forever. I mean, his poetry is drifting forever. We're still reading it in 2023, written in the 1340s, 50s, or 60s, or whatever. Do you know what I mean? He was born in 1342. So, do you know what I mean? Well, he's probably writing there in about 1350 something, you know, and we're all the way at 2023. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. That's 700 years.
Wow.
You know, and the rest. And the 23 or whatever. Well, it won't be 23, will it? Because he was born in 1542. So just about 700 years ago.
Yikes. Oh.
Incredible stuff.
It's just
being translated by this fantastic guy who was an Oxford or Cambridge, I can't remember, Oxford or Cambridge, professor. You know, and thank goodness for him, you know, because he's written it so well, and he's obviously the kind of bloke that has left everything in, warts and all. And all the humour is left in, you know, very little editing, I should imagine. Do you know what I mean? But obviously, he chose the words and phrases that would most suit. And obviously, he was channeling Geoffrey Chaucer's spirit, I think, while he was writing, because it was phenomenal. It's a real work of art. It's a masterpiece. The whole book. It's a marvel. It really is. Just about, it's equal with all my most favourite books. And I do have favourite books. I don't have favourite people. I have people I like slightly more than others, but I don't have favourites. I don't ever say you're my favourite or anything. I think that's a bit silly. That's a bit silly because, you know, one minute you might like someone a bit more than you like them the next minute, You know what I mean?
Yeah, and there's different aspects of different people.
Yeah, absolutely. And everyone's
Kind
potential.
of makes me think about,
Everyone's
if you have
brilliant as everyone else.
if you have several children, do you have a favorite?
You can't have a favourite child, can you? Because
Usually you love them all, and they're all different, and they're all, special in their own ways, and you can't compare and say, well, now let's see now, if I had to choose my favorite, that would be ridiculous.
Yeah, exactly.
So, yeah.
And we're all potentially just as interesting and valuable. No, we're all as valuable as everyone else into the universe. It's just that we've not realised our value sometimes and what the power that
Right. My sister always thought that I was my mother's favorite, and that wasn't true at all. It really wasn't. But she didn't see that. She felt so insecure or something.
She was jealous, yeah.
That she couldn't help feel that way. And I did everything to try to convince her it's not true. I don't get any special treatment.
Yeah. No,
I really didn't, but she thought maybe I did.
She perceived it as whatever because of her insecurities, because she was jealous or whatever and wasn't happy in herself.
And I did everything to try to get rid of that feeling that she had, and nothing seemed to take that away, because it's something that was just stuck in there from some other problems,
Yeah, I have a big family, and there was a lot of problems in my family, which I won't go into now. But we used to have fallings out between siblings and stuff. So yeah, I didn't have the best start in life, put it that way.
Yeah. Yep, that can happen.
It took me a lot of years. It took me a lot of years. I think it's been worth it, actually. I'm not bothered. I don't mind the suffering I've had and the problems I've had, because I've learned from it all.
Yeah.
I think I'm a better person for it. Not that suffering is good for anyone. It's not good for anyone. But you can certainly learn from it, and what mistakes not to make in the future.
It certainly does have its effect on.
And not to judge others. Not to judge others.
We have to go through some things.
Not judge yourself harshly.
Yeah, we have to go through some things to learn those.
We'll make mistakes. No one's perfect. No such thing as a perfect person.
No.
Unless you're the Prime Minister of the UK.
That's it, yeah.
That's our fault.
Then you can think you're perfect.
He's a billionaire, this current Prime Minister we've got.
I'm sure.
Why do we have to have billionaires ruling the roost? Ruling everything. We don't have to have. Just like Trump, isn't it? He's a billionaire. What's he going to give a damn for the average American Joe about? He's not going to give a hoot. And you didn't get your billions from being a nice person, did you? You got them from being ruthless and not giving a damn.
That's how they get it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's something else.
Anyway, I'm going to put the stand up. I'll play a little bit of hand pans because I need to just move about a bit because I'm.
Yeah, that sounds good.
I'm sick of lying down with my head propped up.
Yeah, it's not good to lie like this with your head propped up for too long. No. I start to hurt and ache, and I can't take it.
Yeah.
Watching videos and stuff, I can only do that for so long, and then I have to get up and move around.
I'll just show you my drumsticks. They were the ones I made. These were the original ones. That's the size of an original one.
Yeah.
quite small. I hold it next to that one. That one's I made using chopsticks. That's a bit longer.
Oh, yeah.
I put a
Is it
chopstick on
easier
it.
for you then if it's a
That's,
longer?
that's the chopstick ones. They're a bit longer. Oops.
They work better?
They're a bit longer, you see. It's a bit
Yeah.
longer than the white one.
Yeah.
So, and now I've made these, which are even longer.
Nice.
And these are made of knitting needles. I'll pull up the camera back. A lot longer.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, with some big thick knitting needles. Could have
Cool.
done thicker ones, but they'll have to do for now. I've got these, so whenever we go with these, I put some old socks on. You know them holy socks I've got in that photograph of me with my holy socks on. These are the holy socks on the end of the,
That's what you made those balls out of?
to make them softer. Yeah, to make them
Wow,
softer. I've
ingenious.
gone over the top of these with the sock.
That was very ingenious.
Well, you know, it's called make, do, and mend.
Okay, let's hear how those sound. Yeah.
quite enjoyed that.
That was beautiful, David.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
Well, I enjoyed playing it. I thought it was quite nice.
Yeah, really nice.
Definitely getting better at playing them things with the sticks. They're not perfect. They're not professional ones, obviously.
They sounded wonderful.
Yeah. What I would really like is to buy some timpani sticks. They're a bit softer. These ones are a little bit too noisy, if you know what I mean. Because
yeah, I'd like to hear those too.
yeah, sometimes to get the bounce, you need to hit them a little bit harder to get them to bounce, you know what I mean? But if the weight's not right and things like that, it affects the bounce, the rebound of the sticks.
Yeah.
So hopefully the mallets, as it were. Yeah, so hopefully when I can find them on YouTube, on eBay, I'll buy some second-hand timpani sticks because the brand new ones are really expensive. I don't know what they are now, but the last time I bought them was about 30 years ago, 40 years ago, probably. About 30 years ago, I think. And they were something like 14 or 17.99 a pair, which is a lot of money for 2 pieces of wood and a bobble on the top. But you know, timpani sticks that the orchestras play,
yeah,
they are very, very good initially. They do wear out fairly quickly.
Oh, wow.
I used to play them on a drum kit, you know, a full drum kit with timpani sticks, you know, yeah. And I used to belt them pretty hard. So, you know, yeah. But they do hammer them pretty hard in an orchestra. Of course they do. Yeah. They wear out pretty quick in an orchestra, I imagine. They just get a new one because the fluff comes off. They have some first kind of stuff on it. Yeah, and the fluff deteriorates and starts to fall off, and then they get them refluffed or whatever they call it, refurbished or buy new ones, you know. Yeah, but orchestras can afford that. They can afford the expensive stuff. I mean, the price of instruments, you know, it's ridiculous, isn't it? Yeah. I bought my trumpet for £5, you know.
Oh, wow.
That's all it cost me. So that's like,
I love that.
like $15 or something like that, because the exchange rate's about $15 to the £5. Yeah. £25 to the tenner, I think it is at the moment, the exchange rate, something like that. I noticed the other day when I was estimating some money I was going to send. Yeah. For the exchange rate. Yeah. Something like that. You still with us?
Yeah, but I'm starting to get phasey.
Yeah,
So
I put you to sleep. Hand pans. I'm gonna do an ASMR with the hand pans.
That would be great.
And I'll try and do like a 20-minute session or something.
Yeah, because that's nice just to turn on and relax. And it's just beautiful.
I can play. I mean, there's no reason. I mean, I can play a drum kit easily for over an hour, non-stop, without having to go to the toilet. So there's no why I couldn't play the hand pans. Although I don't have a proper, you know, setup. It needs a proper stand and that, so everything's at the right height for me and that.
That's it. Yeah.
So I'm not crouching over, so I can just relax and play.
Yeah.
And then I could just play for a lot longer.
Yeah. That'd be awesome. I hope you can get something.
Yeah, I'm thinking of getting a new stand for it because then I can take it out into the forest as well. Because that thing's too low down, basically.
That'd be awesome to take it to the forest.
And it's not
That'd be a
adjustable.
wonderful video.
Yeah, and it's not adjustable as well. And it sounds so nice in the forest as well.
I'm sure.
Because the forest would soak up all the overtone, all the harsh tones. It'd be really mellow, beautiful. You know, it softens your voice. Forest. Sometimes it has a little bit of echo in some forests as well.
Wow.
Sometimes it can echo.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I noticed that in Scotland. There was a forest and it was full of pine trees, and that used to echo there. Yeah. So some forests
That's really cool.
depends how dense the foliage is and what time of year it is, as to whether it'll echo as much.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah.
But I
Just
like the
go
sound.
out there and pay attention to all those kinds of things and all the sounds and everything. And hear.
Yeah.
And hear what's really there. It's a good focus, I think, when you go there. I'm going to remember that next time I go. I'm getting ready to go check out the fall colors in this area right up at the base of the mountain to see if the tamarack trees have turned yellow up there yet, because it's so pretty when they do. So I'm going to remember that principle when I go up in there.
Yeah. Cool.
And start listening more than just, your average listening.
Yeah. Oh, cool. Yeah. That means it's so hot here. He's put me some more Tagalog down. Sobrang init ditto. Sobrang init ditto means it's so hot here. Wow.
In the Philippines, it must be pretty hot, huh?
Yeah, it must be hot today there. Yeah.
Wow.
I've been on for 2.5 hours. Do you want to go to sleep then, Melody?
Yeah, I think I'll get up and turn this thing off.
Yeah.
Grab my supplements and brush my teeth and jump in this bed.
Okay, love.
So
I'll leave you then. I think I'll close down now unless.
Yeah. Okay, you get some rest too.
You turn yours off. It's fine.
Okay.
Because, I'll say bye-bye to you and then say bye-bye to the other friends.
All right.
All right, Melody.
Okay. Much love, David.
Have a nice, peaceful sleep, love. Okay.
I enjoyed it very much.
Yeah, I did as well.
Nice to be with you.
Yeah, and you, my dear.
Okay.
You take care.
All right. We'll talk to you again soon.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Melody's going. So they're all saying bye to you. Okay, love. Hopefully. No one said goodbye to you yet. I don't think they've realised that you're going.
That's okay.
Yeah. Okay.
There's probably nobody there at the moment.
I told a little fib just now to make you feel
That's
nice.
okay.
No, they enjoyed
Bye,
it.
my imaginary friends. Good night.
Yeah. No, they're not imaginary. They're real friends.
They are.
Real people. And you'll get some subscribers, don't you worry.
Oh, I'm
You've
not
probably got some from the Philippines. Probably already got some from here, from being on here.
I think so.
Yeah. Okay,
Lots
love.
of beautiful people.
Yeah.
Okay. Good night.
Oh, it's some Tashuka Toy saying bye, co-host. Co-host.
Oh, the Shuka too. The Shuka toys.
Tashuka Toys are saying bye.
Okay. Goodbye, my dear. Have a wonderful night.
Oh, that's lovely. Okay. I'll see you then.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh, that was lovely, wasn't it? Yeah. Back to normal. Oh dear. So it's boiling hot in the Philippines, is it? Boiling hot weather. Yeah. I wish it was warm here. A bit warmer anyway. It's quite warm at the moment. I think we're getting something called an Indian summer, they call it in England, when it suddenly goes warm in autumn, in late autumn or early winter. They call it an Indian summer. Indian summer, yeah. So, yeah. It was very warm yesterday. I went out with my coat on, my heavy coat, and I was boiling hot. I was sweating. I didn't need it. All I needed was a t-shirt, really. Whew. I've dropped my hat somewhere, so I'll have to go and find that tomorrow if I can. When is my birthday? 15th of September. I've just had one in September. Oh, it doesn't matter. Don't worry about that. When's your birthday, Jashuka? You got one coming up? I'll do a birthday song for you or something. Some birthday music for you. "64 years young." Older than your dad, probably. Am I older than your daddy? October 30. Wow. I'll look out for that. October 30, right. I'm trying to remember that. I will remember it. Oh, that's kind. Kind of you. I don't feel young sometimes when I wake up in the morning. Well, I eat good food. I'm mostly vegan, although I eat eggs and I eat honey. So I'm not fully vegan. I eat free-range organic eggs. And I try and eat as many organic foods as possible. Yeah. And I eat yeast as well, which is in the bread. So that's a microbe. So yeah, vegan is very good. I don't eat any fish or anything or any seafood. But I miss having fish. But I used to like it. Yeah. Sometimes I miss seafood as well. Sometimes I wish for it, but I don't bother. So, you know, yeah. But if you're going to eat meat or fish or whatever, make sure it's from sustainable sources and as fresh as it can be and as natural as it can be. Don't eat farmed fish. Farmed salmon and stuff is not good for you because they feed it loads of feeds and that. They have them in big tanks, don't they, in big netted areas, and they don't have a good life in there. They got lots of diseases and that, so they inject them full of crazy things to stop the bugs and that. And obviously, if you're eating that fish, then it's probably not so good for you. Yeah. Yeah, you don't need red meat. Free range chicken's fine. You know, yeah, it's a lot healthier. Yeah, don't worry about that. Yeah, but you don't need red meat. No, it's very, very expensive as well. And most of it's full of hormones, growth hormones, and all kinds of chemical crap in the feed and all sorts. Yeah, chicken. Yeah, chicken's fine. Yeah, but you could eventually become vegan. I'm not crazy about soya products much, but it's okay. Pretty tasteless soya, isn't it? You need to marinate it. If you're doing soya, you need to marinate it in herbs and stuff and spices, you know. Let's leave it overnight, you know, and then cook it in the morning, and then you get flavour to it. What's so good? Do you mean your tummy? Yeah, it's hard to digest as well. Goat's milk is a lot better for you than cow's milk. You know goat's milk? You can get organic goat's milk. That's a lot better for you. But organic cow's milk is better as well. You know, natural milk. Not the processed stuff. Fish and veggies, yeah. Yeah. If I lived by the sea, I'd probably eat fish because I'd catch my own. Yeah. Or I'd want to support the local fishermen, so I'd probably eat their fish. Yeah. The local little fishermen, you know. Yeah, buy direct from them. And then you know where they've been fishing and that. And you know it's not farmed fish. You don't want farmed fish. It's not good for you. Yeah, you don't want a lot of processed food, a lot of junk in packets, isn't there? With all E numbers on it and stuff on it, you know, all loads of chemicals in it. You don't want any of that crap. It's not good for your immune system or anything else. Not good for your body at all. It's all rubbish. You're throwing your money down the drain for little real benefit. They always put on these packets, they've got loads of chemical crap in them, and they always put in it with added vitamins. Well, the vitamins would already be there if they hadn't messed about with it in the first place, the food, you know, because they mess about with it, processing it. And they take the vitamins out and then have to put the vitamins back, some of the vitamins back in, because some of the vitamins are destroyed by the processing. So they have to, ironically, put some of them back in. So they say vitamins added, vitamins put back, it should say, or something. You know, it's stupid. Doesn't make sense. But then big business doesn't make sense, does it? That's why it's best to buy off small producers and small farmers. Yeah, you cut out fast foods altogether. It's rubbish. Nearly all of it's rubbish. Fair enough, go to a decent restaurant if you've got one that's been recommended to you, and go out for a nice meal. That's okay if it's recommended, you know. Especially if it's an organic restaurant. They're fantastic because they'll do you something really nice. Yeah, look out for organic restaurants. That's always good to go out to, and they get new recipes as well, and you can try different things out, and you know it's all vegetables and stuff and all organic and that, so you know it's very good for you, so you're not afraid to try new things, you know. I like mangoes and I like avocados and kiwi fruits and melons and well, oranges, all the fruits. I like all the fruits. Passion fruit's beautiful. I like dates and figs, olives. Really good for you. All good quality foods. And they probably keep you young looking as well. Because I've been vegan or vegetarian for many, many years, many decades. So yeah. Oh, avocados are beautiful. Yeah. I can eat them raw, you know. I eat them raw without doing anything with them, without mashing them up or anything. Yeah, I eat them straight from the shop. I peel them with my fingernail and squeeze the insides out and eat them. Yeah, you can scoop them out with your thumbnail. Scoop them out and eat them while you're walking along. You know, you cut a line in with your nail and then gradually separate it. So you've got two halves, and then you can take the seed out and chuck that so on the soil somewhere. Well, it won't grow in this country, but you know, so it can be recycled. And then scoop out of the shell. You scoop it out with your nail like that, and your nail's like a little spoon shape, and you scoop it round like that. And just eat it while you're walking along. I do that when I'm on my walks quite often, and it makes your belly feel nice and warm, nice and full. You know. Yeah. I'll turn this down a bit. It's a bit too loud. Yeah. So. Yeah. Do they not grow on the trees where you are, so you can pick your own wild or anything? Because you're in a hot country. Yeah, I'm sleepy. Shuka, I think I might go. Is that all right? I want to keep awake, but I'm nearly asleep now. So I'm going to go. Is that all right? Do you want me to play you out with a bit more handpan if you like? But I'm tired. I think I'll leave it. You can rewind it and listen to it if you want. If you want some more handpan. I'm going to go. Okay. Thank you. Signing off. Okay. Mr. David signing off. Now be good. Behave. Yeah, I'm going to go sleep. Oh, I'm going to yawn again. Yeah, you take care as well. Okay? Yeah. Okay. Have a happy day. Okay. Bye-bye.